We can just talk nonchalantly.
Oh.
My YouTubers. Hey, YouTubers.
Well, you better talk to them because I like energy here.
Yeah, talking to them, man. Like the energy? Well, you ought to try the GAP program. Get the gaps, man. Get the gaps. Hello. Hi. Oh, is it time to? No, that thing's still on. You're gonna be all right, Fru.
2 minutes. That
You're
doesn't
gonna
seem
be
straight.
all right.
Oh,
I'm gonna
shit.
fix it, Fru. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fix it. I got my camera in, folks. I'm very excited about. Oh, hang on, just 1 second.
Okay, you have 1 minute left, so.
This is what I'm very excited about. Ooh. That's as good as it gets on that thing. No, it's not. I'm gonna make it do better. Better? Better? Better?
No. Why is that so crooked? Good. I think.
Yes.
Sit down and then I can talk.
Sit down, she said. I sit down.
It's almost perfect.
It's almost perfect.
Okay, you can start it. Please hit go.
All right. Go live.
Good morning, Philgood.
Good morning. Look what Santa Claus brought me. Go ahead and say a thank you to our sponsors.
Thanks for our sponsor, the Patrick Risha CT Awareness Foundation. Their mission is to prevent CT through education and early intervention, and their work is critical for families like ours. Please visit their website, stopcte.org.
Stopcte.org.
To learn more, you can find their website in the description of this video as well. And the reason why he was showing the camera is because they're the reason that we can come.
I'm very thankful. I'm very grateful.
Air this show every single weekend.
Very soon. I had to get the camera here to find out all the things that I'm going to need to go with it. It's professional stuff, folks, and I'm going to take a lot of classes on it. I got some more things in the mail that I can't use it until it gets here, so next week maybe.
So this episode was inspired by the many questions that we got throughout the years about how to make it through the most difficult part of the GAPS protocol, which is what we are doing right now. We are on day 3.
Jack Daniels.
And if you're doing it with us,
No, I'm joking.
Then please consider dropping a comment, or even if you're just considering doing it, even if you're not doing it with us, but you're thinking about doing it, please drop a comment and let us know what questions you have. Or if you're doing it, we would love to know where you are at and what your experience is. I see a viewer right over there. It's on the table. Oh. I see a viewer right over there. Oops, they're gone.
GAPS, you ran them off.
Yeah, I know.
GAPS protocol is the gut and psychology syndrome. If you're just coming into our show and don't know what we're talking about when we say GAPS, but.
So in this episode, we're gonna focus on our personal experience during the first few days.
Not all we ever focus on.
We're on day 3 of the elimination process. She actually calls it the introductory diet or something like that.
The author of the book?
Yeah, in the book.
You guys, this is real stuff. That we're going through. So if we're a little more, what do they call that when the computer runs slow, sluggish?
Buffering?
If we seem like we're buffering, we probably are.
Yeah, no kidding. This is really hard, you guys. I don't want to complain too much, but
Don't complain
I
at
got
all.
a lot of stuff to complain about
Well,
today.
you can talk about it. That's good. Everyone needs to know what it is that you're dealing with. So this is your platform. Don't tell me about it. Tell them. I'm right here next to her. I'm going through it.
This isn't just a food detox,
No.
first of all. Okay, all the detoxes that I've ever heard people talking about, it usually involves not doing too much and then taking some pills. Okay, that's the number one thing. The Dr. Schultz detoxes that David and I have been doing.
Those are rough too.
Those are rough too, but this is very different and rough in a different way because on that diet you just don't eat and juice fast for 3 days or liquid fast, whatever you want to call it. I mean, you can have vegetable and fruit juices, but in this phase of this protocol, there is nothing allowed that has any fructose in it. And I know that that may not tell you guys anything, but we have a pretty clean diet
A really
normally.
clean diet.
And yet, going through this first phase has been causing, well, I don't know what you tell.
Well,
them
my
that.
knuckles swelled up real big. Like I could barely move my. That's physical. What happened? My shoulders, all the inflammation that I deal with in my body, got worse. At first, it's not as bad today. Day 3.
I woke up with a headache on day 2.
I had a headache since day 1, and I just dealt with it. And then you gave me charcoal yesterday, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And it's
The first day. Not
Oh, the
yesterday.
first day?
Yeah.
and it's been it comes and goes, but it's kind of just back right here, kind of slight.
So it's not so.
Energy way off. Energy's way off. I've been lost, like out of body. The first day I didn't even get out of the bed. The first day I stayed in bed all day long. I didn't. I have these moments where whether I'm eating good or not eating good, I lose time and lose place and all that. And it happened the first day, so I was kind of in la la land.
Dear viewer, can you please leave a comment for us if you can hear us? I just want to make sure that the sound quality is good. Yeah, you can thumbs up.
You can
too.
thumbs up,
Yeah, thumb up.
thumb up,
Thumb up.
thumb up.
Thumb up us, please.
In Hungaria, they
Don't say
th
that.
sounds like t.
Don't say Hungary.
They just laugh.
They're like, no, I ain't helping you. Okay, all right, thanks. Anyways, so what's the difference between this and other diets that we've done? Well, first of all, this isn't a diet, but I'm talking about the detox part of it.
What's different?
Yeah,
The bone broth.
yeah, right. So this isn't about just elimination. I mean, obviously, we don't do anything else but
Ain't no gas station chips for me going on.
drink bone broth
Bone broth it is.
and water, and then when we get hungry, we eat some meat, and that's it. So we do some herbal teas and
She cooked meat inside the bone broth, so
ginger
it
tea.
is yummy.
We lost them again.
What's our energy for?
I know this is the most popular dietary protocol I've ever seen on the whole entire planet.
Oh, YouTube's hopping over there. Hey, my YouTubers, thanks for being in here. Facebook's being
They're like,
they're
man,
wussies."
it's Saturday. I gotta go eat my chocolate. Stop talking about it.
Hey, I'm looking forward to the other side of this, feeling better. Like the first day, I felt like hell hit me with both floors, and I feel better from that day forward. So I'm all right.
I feel better because I know exactly what's gonna happen. So 12 years ago, when I've done this, I was not sick for 6 years, 6 straight years after that. And when I say I wasn't sick, you guys are thinking about the flu and, like COVID and that kind of stuff. There was no COVID after 6 years. COVID was 5 years ago. But you guys are thinking about that kind of stuff, but not just that kind of stuff. Like no hormonal issues, no fatigue, no clumsiness, no lack of focus. I'm slightly dyslexic when it comes to numbers, and I did not experience that throughout that period either. So
She has to buy her underwear at Kmart.
brain function, but
But when she did the GAPS program,
You
she
know
was
that
able to get them at
about
Walmart.
50% of the viewers have no idea what movie
Oh,
you're referencing
yeah, I
to. You're
forgot
kind
I'm
of
so
dating
old.
yourself a little bit.
Rain Man. Sorry, you guys. I thought everybody knew that.
No.
I'm an old man.
No.
All right, Fru, let's get on with the show a little bit. How about we talk about the number 5? I can't read your thing over there.
Well, how about we go in order?
Well, I can't read. They're not numbered.
They are. This is-
Oh, I was talking about the dots.
Oh, yeah. No. Okay.
GAPS was really helping me today, folks. I need to just pull my guitar out and start screaming.
So I'd like to mention to you guys, if this is ever going to inspire, I know we're a little bit low energy today, but if this is ever going
Get
to
over it.
inspire anybody to do the GAPS protocol, I do want to mention that both David and I watched Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, went out and bought a juicer.
Oh,
and
yeah,
did a juice fest
2000.
before we even knew each other.
Let's see. We ended up buying the exact same juicer. Well, I'm Tony Carson's son, so I went and I where was I? There's this fancy store that has stuff in the books. It's in the malls. I can't remember what it is. They have
Brookstone or whatever.
yeah,
it's
something
called.
like that. Brookstone. They have all the fanciest stuff, and I found one in there for $80. I'm like, man, it's coming from Brookstone. I'm gonna get it. $80 juicer, and I got it, and it lasted it burned out the very first.
Yeah, because I was going to say the juicer I got was over $200.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I got the exact same one. So anyway, after that burnt out, I'm like, I'm gonna be doing this for at least 60 days. I want to get the best, and I bought one. It was like $290. Breville.
Breville.
And we both had the Breville juicer, and I watched that video in 2011. The evidence on my YouTube channel, YouTubers. After we get done here, go back and look at the documentary I made. I was 270 pounds when I started. 49 and a half inches around my stomach. 49 and a half. That's the same as what my son's mom's belly was right before she had Connor. That's a big belly for a boy like me. And I did it. So anyway, that's something we both did before we ever met each other. And when I saw her Breville juicer, I started telling her my story, and she started, what? I did the same thing. We're connected.
And we
at the
were
hip.
influenced by the documentary movie. So I'm just saying that if anybody's ever get influenced by watching this video, just so you know, you can start this even if you watch this video 5 years from now.
Yeah, that's right. Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. That's something all of you should watch. That inspired me big time, and it changed my life.
So what's difficult about this diet for you, David?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, well, most people would get really bored of the bone broth very fast and eating meat.
I'm sorry to leave you all like that, but nothing's difficult for
Most
me.
people would have grief around food. I have to say that when I read that book, the first thing I did 12 years ago when I read that book, first thing I did, I went through my whole entire kitchen and just emptied through everything away that I knew I wasn't going to be able to eat. That was the very first thing.
I
that
totally
did.
didn't record this audio.
So,
My goodness. It's all right.
So that basically, I'm just saying that because that's the first step that you have to do if you're serious about this.
Clear out
I
your
did,
fridge.
and your pantry.
Yeah, and
You
your
said
pantry,
your
yeah.
fridge is not where you're holding the most dangerous stuff. It's your pantry.
Do you, I haven't gone looking around for food in the house. That's why I said stuff ain't hard for me, because I just, I don't know. It's not
hard
that-
for people to relate to that, David.
I know it. That's why I'm usually trying to tell folks like how I love caffeine and sugar and all that stuff. But then when it's time to stop and I can just walk away from it, it's this mindset. Okay, it is the mindset. Now I bang my head a lot, therefore I forget what's going on and where I'm at. So I use that to my advantage in my mindset. So I know that about myself. So that's what helps me, I believe. And if you could do that with your mindset, just forget about it. Just like act like you got when you do something stupid, you like to say, I did a David. I pulled it. Well, pull a David, man. Just stop thinking about food.
And then the other thing that comes to mind to me about the grief and what this may cause if you try it for the first time is that you're gonna feel like, oh, I can never have a cheesecake anymore, or whatever it is.
Crap.
And the thing is that even if you do this protocol, you should allow yourself to have a cheat day at least once a month, or even if it's not a cheat day, like a cheat meal.
You better have yourself somebody that can help you stay on target. If you got to do it, you got to set it at, I'm just telling you by experience, you got to set the door to where it's this day only, and this is all we're doing, or you'll get out of control.
But if you keep, you reserve your cheesecake or whatever your most favorite food, your cheeseburger or whatever it is, you reserve that to your cheat day once a month, you are going to have a very different experience because that's going to give you an opportunity to pull through those moments when you cannot have your favorite.
Yeah, you can think about it. You can think about it. Say, look, got 2 more weeks.
And then the other thing that I wanted to mention is the physical fatigue, which is kind of funny because, I hear that from people that when they detox from sugar, that they have fatigue. Well, actually, I had fatigue when I ate sugar. So
you don't look like you're fatigued. You sound fatigued, but you look gorgeous. Look at that skin tone.
Oh, thanks. You're so cute. You look good, too.
Wow, thanks, Fru. Must be the filter.
What filter?
Oh, yeah,
the
I
GAPS
don't have
protocol
a filter.
So, yeah, those are the emotional,
Oh, let's talk about
dynamic
those.
part.
Since emotionally, I'm a wreck a lot of times. Have I had any outbursts of,
No.
No? That's so nice. I like to hear those kind of things.
So, my headache, not mine, but the mild headache that I had on day first, but day second, I'm sorry, when I woke up, was resolved very fast. It actually went away by itself. But last night, I couldn't sleep. Like, I could barely sleep. So if I look tired, that's mostly because of that. I'm not entirely sure up until right now where the pain came from, but I had still in my muscles. And it's kind of like it started out kind of like when you have the flu. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that feeling when you have the flu and you have pain in your muscles. Are you familiar with that?
Absolutely.
That's how it started out. So I just thought, this is like flu-like symptoms. That's normal for detox. And then I started to feel like if it was coming from my lower back, and then I got a little confused. And so
I had really bad lower back pain the first day, remember? And yesterday. I couldn't even bend over when I got up.
Yeah, well...
It triggered us to start doing the 4-minute workout again.
We did that, but I mean, where I'm going with this is that I started to suspect that it's my kidneys because what you have to keep in mind is that this detox makes the liver and the gallbladder work really, really hard. And when the liver is overwhelmed, it actually tries to...
Defers off to the kidneys?
Yeah.
And hey, dude, help out over here.
And so the first thing that I felt on day one was that this discomfort in my liver area, it's not really pain, just kind of like came and went, I'm trying to say. But that was, I didn't worry about that one. But this pain that I started to feel yesterday turned out so serious that I couldn't sleep last night. So this morning we pulled out the castor oil patch set that we have in our
flannel
bathroom.
Flannel shirt.
Which is 2 pieces of flannel, and we put castor oil on it, and then I right now have a patch on my kidneys, and it's helping. So it makes the pain a little bit less intense, and then I also know that this works slowly. So when you have this kind of issue and you put patches on your kidneys, you have to wait about 6 to 12 hours until you really start to feel that it's dissolving the problem that you're dealing with.
You know that if you have kidney stones, you can do this, and it'll dissolve your kidney stones. I'm telling you. Folks.
And so basically I'm not fatigued. I'm just tired I wasn't able to sleep last night. So it's not so much fatigue that I was very energized yesterday.
You
I don't know
were.
about you. I mean,
Well, I worked all day. So.
I drove all the
Made
way to Memphis, and I did some vegetable shopping, and
And you cooked that big old soup again. Man, I'm telling you, we got a pot of it's a big pot. What kind of size is that? A keg?
I think it's 18 quarts
It's
or
huge.
something like
And
that.
I can't believe, like, I thought we would have that for a month. And we did that, what, a week ago? When did you make that soup last? Just a few days ago.
Yeah, 3 or 4 days.
I mean, that big old
I
thing's
mean,
gone.
we started it 3 days, so not 3 days ago.
Well,
but
that's
4
been
days ago.
supper, lunch, and breakfast and all that. So I, you know, guys, if you could learn, if we could get something from my mindset and how my brain works because of the head injuries, it might possibly work for everybody else if you can tap into the.
Well, when you read this book, Gut and Psychology Syndrome, you'll find out that this is really for everybody with any kind of brain dysfunction. So people with depression, anxiety, dyslexia, dyspraxia, OCD,
ADHD.
ADHD, ASD, or the autistic spectrum disorder, anything that's on the autistic spectrum disorder, schizophrenia, what else?
Any of the major mental illnesses, bipolar disorder.
Bipolar disorder, that's right. So,
Anything that's dealing with your mental.
but it's not all
wellness.
that it heals.
Right.
So, like, it actually, and that's what I was going to explain a little bit. You see, a lot of these fad diets that are out there, they're still band-aids, and the detoxes, I'm sorry, not diets. A lot of these fad detoxes, like parasite cleanses, like heavy metal detox and all that kind of stuff, they're gonna go away when people have a better understanding that a healthy gut flora does all of that. Okay, a healthy gut flora kills parasites. A healthy gut flora does not let heavy metals to hang out, in the body, but it actually helps to detox those.
So that's what we need to really focus this rest of this information in on, is that
In the future,
what we're doing,
yeah.
with our gut flora. So here's the key: once we get this gut flora fixed, the terrain, then every week, just like I work on the yard, if I don't mow the grass and weed eat, it looks like a jungle within a week. Just 1 week, miss it. So you got to maintain it, and that's
this one, in this case, it disappears. So what happens is if you look at the inside of your gut, you're gonna see this. Well, very close. You're not with the bare eyes, but with a microscope, you could see kind of like a turf-looking structure covering the inside of your gut, and that's all yeast and bacteria. And so that bacteria, when we don't eat the right kind of food, and we have a lot of toxins in our body and all that kind of stuff, it starts to disappear. And so you have these holes, and then your gut, that's your gut lining, but your actual gut cells that are covering the wall, the gut wall, the epithelial cells, those actually are exposed to toxins.
that normally wouldn't be if your flora was correct.
Right.
Okay.
And that's the process that basically what is called the leaky gut syndrome, when you have these breaks and then toxins seep through.
So it's making everybody sick, regardless. I mean, the diet that we've got here in America is making everybody sick. And this bone broth soup that we're eating or drinking is helping heal the gut. So this is something I haven't done before, and I'm excited because I have a lot of brain issues, and I would love to see me feel better and be better. I know everyone else sees me and I look like I'm okay until I have a fall off out there and do a live video for a week of me hanging from the trees and stuff. And y'all locked me up in a crazy hospital. But that's just because you saw a brief moment of my chaos. You know, if you saw it every day and understood a little bit more about what's going on with me, you would really see what we're doing here, and hopefully I had someone tell me the other day, Fru, without me telling them, this is something that I've been saying for 5 years. If what we do helps me, and I have brain injuries, that if people knew what condition I'm really in, if they could really see what condition my brain really is in, and see how well I'm like hide all these other bad symptoms and things, and then how much these kind of things, this kind of diet that we live on, the way we live already, plus doing stuff like this, how much it helps me, it would benefit you guys who don't have the as much brain issues as I do. Then it's like a knockout of the park, man. It's a home run. Everybody would feel so much better, and you wouldn't need pharmaceutical drugs. I hate that when you got to have something like whether it's coffee or an energy drink or whatever. I can't stand having to have something to feel good. She's the one that called it to feel good. She's the one that made me feel all right. I like to feel good. Is that my dog?
Yeah, I think she's trying to come in.
I'll go let her in so we don't have to hear that. Sammy, I'm coming!
So the secret of the broth, bone broth, or I actually kind of make it as we make traditionally chicken stock in Hungary, except I add beef bones to it that have marrow in it. The secret of it is really 3 ingredients: the gelatin, the collagen, and the glutamine, that all can be found in bone broth. And not in the store-bought bone broths, by the way. Not in the little cubes, that you buy. I don't know what they're called. The spices that people put into their food to make it taste like they cooked it in bone broth. Not those things, but the actual bone broth homemade bone broth that you made, contains gelatin, which coats and soothes the intestinal wall, and it improves motility. It's got collagen in it, which is a very popular supplement nowadays, and it provides amino acids that rebuild the epithelial cells, which I already mentioned earlier. Those are the cells that are in the gut. Not the gut lining, but the gut wall basically is made up of these epithelial cells. And then glutamine fuels enterocytes and seals tight junctions, which is essential for healing leaky gut. And the enterocytes are the epithelial cells. Actually, that's just also their name. So. So the liver and the lymph are working harder, and the detox pathways are active, which is why anybody who does this will feel sluggish, will feel tired, will feel headaches or muscle pain or whatever it is.
Gut and Psychology Syndrome, written by Dr. Natasha Campbell McBride.
And then, of course, the emotional and the spiritual patterns start to surface when comfort food is removed. So what David was talking about, the caffeine or needing an energy drink or coffee, it's one thing that you're tired and you feel like you need it. But the other thing is that coffee, for me personally, it's like a drug. It's a comfort food. It's like something that
It is a
I
drug.
like to do when I'm stressed out, or it's not. So I have an emotional connection with it in a way that it doesn't matter right now. I just have to deal with that.
Those are the things that grow you, by the way. When you find out, you strip all this stuff away that you gotta have to feel good, and then you rely on yourself, God, and you can pull through anything. I like these challenges. I'm weird though. I'm weird.
You are
Weirdo.
weirdo.
66 days. If you're on my YouTube channel after you get done with this, go back and look. It's in my playlist. It's called Juice Fast. I fasted 66 days when I did this journey.
I'm smiling at Sammy. She's so
I
cute.
know. She's a sweetheart.
Yes.
Tut, 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 tut.
Yes, you're a good guy. Okay, so practical tips for success, real quick, because we're about to close here. So you can make bone broth from any kind of meat and fish, also. So if you don't like, if you're getting tired of your
Everybody in America just went, fish
no,
soup?
I actually talked to somebody the
They
other
do fish
day
soup?
that said that would be their preferred way, is because they're allergic to any kind of red meat. So no pork,
see.
no beef.
They serve fish soup at Christmas time in Hungary, so that's what I'm saying.
And that's soup, not stock. So this is very different.
All right, keep
but
going.
I did make fish stock when I started this protocol, and I ate it.
She also makes homemade pizza, and when she did that, she made it. She had fish on it, not like anchovies, and I loved it. I didn't even know there was fish in it.
Well, meaty fish. If you put it in a tomato sauce, I mean, you can really tell that it's not chicken or
it's
something else. Anyway, so you can change up what kind of stock you're making. That's one thing. And then the other thing is that what David already has mentioned is the large batches. I always make everything in large batches. Like I said, it's 18 quarts. I think that big pot
I can
is
put
that I
3
use.
children in it,
And I don't ever use anything smaller when I'm cooking for the
and
bone
it's full
broth.
all the way to the top. Man, I'm telling you. And I looked at it, I thought, there's no way we're going to drink all that, and we've done it in 3 days.
It's funny.
Yeah.
That's very.
And what you put parsnips in there, you put kohlrabi from the garden. I grow in all this.
We don't eat those, so that there is no eating vegetables in this phase. We
Cook
just,
it in the broth.
I just cook it in there to give a good flavor to it. But the other thing is that at the very first stage of this protocol, you can eat meat. You can eat meat, you can eat fish, you can eat as much of it as you'd like to. And so we didn't actually do that in the first
No,
2
we're kinda-
days.
we're
We just
kinda
took
like-
very small pieces.
No. I tried to eat with my vitamins. I still didn't get those down right. I got to, like doing this and taking all my supplements that I take with Dr. DeMayo and Mark Gordon protocol. I puked first 2 days. I haven't gone a day without puking.
Yeah, you also didn't have enough food with it, and also if you have to, maybe somebody is also taking 10 supplements a day. If you guys take 10 supplements a day and you only have to take them once a day, then I would highly suggest for you to do 5 in the morning and 5 in the
Or
evening.
2 in the
okay?
morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 in the... Split it up. Just don't be like me.
Yeah, and then especially don't try to do it in one, especially not if you know that you have problems with swallowing.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically we've been eating turkey, we've been eating bone marrows, we've been eating chicken, and that's what we're gonna do today too. Chicken,
Yeah.
fish. We've been eating salmon and tuna.
Tuna. Salmon and tuna, yes.
Yeah. So, but any kind of meat that's clean at this point you can eat. Well, what I mean by clean meat is that not the conventional stuff like you're looking for, you know, pasture raised or cage free or wild caught if you're talking about fish. Or, of course, game is a great choice. It's very healthy.
Yeah, because you don't want to just put more of the same thing you're trying to get out of your gut back into your gut.
Right. So we've been, like I said, drinking ginger teas, herbal teas with our mushrooms. The one that's called Rasa, that's got adaptogens in it. It's a really good thing to keep doing that kind of stuff. You need more help with the detox. And then also, I increased a little bit my cellular supplement intake because that helps with the detox as well. And the faster I go through the detox, the fewer of these symptoms I'm gonna have. So that's the big difference that I experienced compared to 12 years ago, is that right now I have the cellular supplement that helps me with the detox, and I think that's why yesterday I was so energetic and doing so much better than I ever done in this phase of this protocol.
It could also be that she's married to me. You know, blessings come by being married to me.
Could be.
She has to put up with a lot, so God says,
in order
give her
to
a
get the
break.
blessings.
Give
But
her a break.
you know, that's how that works in life. You gotta sacrifice certain things to get blessed. All right, and then so we're resting. On the first day, we were just
Man,
resting.
we rested. Yeah.
We didn't really do anything.
Slept till we stayed in bed till 9 or 8 today. We were in bed today.
Oh, I was
sleeping.
in-
I mean,
yeah,
I was sleeping till
Yeah,
at
but
least
I wasn't
8.
sleeping at night, so of course I
Right.
was trying to catch up.
I'm sleeping like
in the morning.
good. I mean, sleeping good.
And then we don't do anything intense workout wise, so slight movements and just be gentle to your body. Very, very important around this time. Okay, so we have about 5 gallons of fermented vegetables being processed out in our barn, because in the next phase we're going to be able to eat fermented
I'm
vegetables.
excited. I love those vegetables.
So that's going to be the next thing that we will introduce.
I grew a lot of them.
And then all the foods that we couldn't finish eating, that we basically just gave it away and found out, you know, that the dogs like rice, the dogs like vegetables, and anything if you put bone broth on it, they like. So that's where some of the stuff that we cannot eat during this time are going. Well, I'd like to call out everybody from Wellness Tuners who's doing this.
Hey, good job, you guys.
Hey, yes, exactly. Good job, you guys. This is really hard, and I'm proud of everybody who takes this challenge. It's really absolutely
Our community's
brilliant.
doing a 52-day fast together now. And
We
it
started a day earlier, yeah.
We started one day ahead of them. So, hey, I'd like to tip my hat off to all of you in the community here at Bethlehem that are fasting something for 52 days. Good job. Keep reading, Fru.
And then if you would
I'm
like
lost at it.
to
I have no idea what's next.
join Wellness Tuners, which is our private group, that's a great place to get support on whatever kind of dietary changes you're making.
Cheer up, Fru. It's almost over. No, we're just getting started. Totally. Day 3.
Okay. And
No.
Yeah.
Yeah? Cheer up, Fru. Tell her. Say, cheer up, Fru. It's just getting started.
So I'd like to thank the Patrick Risha Foundation again for helping us, and I would like to ask all of you to visit their website if you want to learn
StopCTE.org.
more about them and what they do. And if you like this video, and if you want your friends to know about how to heal from leaky gut syndrome, or just
Bipolar disorder.
or schizophrenia, or
This book is full and loaded
autism,
with testimonies, right?
or bipolar
testimonies,
disorder, or was she? I mean,
There's tons of
the
testimonies
woman
since
who
this
wrote
book
this
wrote.
book, she helped tens of thousands of families to heal their children from the autistic spectrum disorder, basically, which is, if you go to a normal traditional doctor, they tell you that there is no cure for that.
Dyspraxia, autism, ADD, dyslexia, ADHD, depression, schizophrenia. There's your answers right here, folks.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna add that if you have any brain function issues, any hormonal issues, any autoimmune issues, this is your way to heal yourself from all of the symptoms.
And like to add that once Fru went through this the first time around, 6 years she did this program and not sick one bit.
That's right. So thank you very much, you guys, for joining in. If you liked it, please give us a heart. If you want to share it with your friends, send it or share it on your Facebook. And we hope to see you back next week.
Thank you, YouTube, for being in here with us. I know we're going to go see a bunch of silly
11
comments.
Central Time every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
Okay? Thank you, guys.
She's the one that called Dr. Philgood. Hey, YouTube. Last week, as we ended, I had to rush and like push stop on the video and couldn't read all the good comments that were left. But now, I'm definitely going to take the time to read them. Hey, thanks for that. That's nice. And this show is about the GAPS program today. Thank you guys for being here.